I'm waiting for people to come in. I just finished premiering a video on YouTube, and everybody that was in there, I was like, yeah, I'm going to be live streaming next. But I'm 100% sans makeup. I did a makeup look earlier with my snake on me. And then I proceeded to go outside and get the mail and put him down. Hey, Ann. And needless to say, he's now in the razor tooth bush and even trying to drown him out, I can't get him out of the bushes. So it is what it is. Okay, so last night I did a live stream. It was supposed to be a recap of my June Shop My Stash. Only problem is I was exhausted. So at the end of this stream, I will take you out and show you everything I've been working on. I'm surprised. Hey Angel, I'm awake and coherent and able to walk after everything I did yesterday. So for those that don't know me, I am Rebecca Oberstadt. I am from Florida. I'm 39 years old, and I started doing the Shop My Stashes after seeing so many of the YouTubers that I follow, like Samantha March, Kelly Gooch, Lauren May Beauty, Lucia Tepper, and of course there was another channel I used to follow, but she's no longer on YouTube. And as far as I know, nobody's heard from her since she announced that she had a drug problem, so we won't talk about her. But I started doing these because I got looking at my collection, because I get Ipsy every month and I get new products every month, just because I have a very small budget, if a very non-existent one most of the time, that I do get new things in on the regular that I forget about. So doing a Shop My Stash is my way of rotating through things in my collection. And in May, I included, I got a hair tie on that one. I started including all of these like little sample things of skincare into my Shop My Stashes. So I want to like test some of these things out. I'm doing like mini reviews and stuff when I use them up, and then you know, I'm still doing my normal like makeup Shop My Stash. I have 2 palettes left for my May 2020 challenge to use all of my eyeshadow palettes. At the time, I had 44 palettes, and then I got one in from an Ipsy. I think it's right here. Yeah, you're right. Right here. I got this one because I upgraded to Ipsy for a year when I got the stimulus money. Very rarely do I ever have money, so I used that money to upgrade to that for a year so that I didn't have to worry about coming up with $12 a month. So I did get this as a free gift for upgrading. So there's that added on to my palette total. And then I bought the ABH Norvina Pro Pigment Palette Volume 4. Had I said like the whole ABH thing, I probably would have been tongue-tied. Fucking creeper on Instagram. So the ABH palette I mailed back over 2 weeks ago. They've had it since the 23rd of June, and I still do not have the money refunded into my account or onto the payment method used that the palette was purchased with. The palette, and well, I bought the PR bundle, which was $65. And for me, $65 is a lot of money. So I don't know what's going on, and because it's just now like operating hours in California, I was going to call again today. Hello, bug. I missed it. Hey, Melanie. So I haven't called them again today. I want to try and get a hold of them before the holiday because, you know, that's a lot of money to me, and there's a lot of other things that I could spend or sit on that money for, you know, because it's the first of the month. Ipsy add-ons come out tomorrow or the next day, and hey, maybe there's a $12 item that I want to buy with that $65. Who knows? But so I'm a little disappointed with the fact that they've had the palette and everything back. I sent everything that came in the original box back with the palette and everything. Everything went back exactly how I received it. I just made sure to photocopy the slip from inside. so that I had all of the information. And according to the tracking that was on the return label, it says that they've had it. It went to Tennessee. Why it went to Tennessee instead of back to California, I don't know. But that's, I guess, where the returns center is. So there's that. So I haven't even put away the things on my tray from June. So do you guys want me to, I mean, these are all things that I've tried before. I think there's 2 or 3 maybe new items on there. There's a couple of things I didn't use because, again, I'm surprised I haven't sneezed yet. It's been one of those days. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, went to bed at midnight, and I'm lucky I'm still walking. So if you guys want like little mini reviews or just to talk about the items I didn't use this month, let me know and I will do that. But I need to put this stuff back anyways so I can pull new stuff. And I still have I have a hair in my mouth. That's disgusting. I gotta move one palette off this stack because it's only still sitting over here because I have to swatch it. These are all of the palettes that I still have to do multiple looks with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 palettes here that I still need to do 4 looks, 1 palette with. I've got 1 in my editor right now I'm working on. This one here I still need to swatch, and somebody asked me for comparison swatches between the Jawbreaker. I only kept 2 of my Jeffree Star palettes, the Blood Sugar and the Jawbreaker. They're really the only ones that don't burn my eyes anyways. So I already have 4 looks with this palette up, and I have 2 palettes left for my palette Use It Up, and then I'll be recording. I will probably get rid of 2 if not 4 of the palettes out of my collection that are in that list, and I have a blog post with every eyeshadow palette I own with a graphic so you can see what it looks like and information to where you can find them. And Anne said some mini reviews, so I guess we'll do those really quick. I got this Mally Clearly Brilliant Tinted Lips in the shade Nectar from Ipsy. This one I thought was really neat because it goes up. Unlike the Milk, the like eye pencil from NYX, these don't twist up. You have to sharpen the plastic, and I have no idea how much product is in here. This is okay. I have naturally dark lips anyways, or darker lips for somebody of my complexion, so this doesn't really do a lot to my lips. So this was new. The Ofra highlighter in Covent Garden came from Ipsy as well this month, and it's stunning. It is a little dark for me, and I got to thinking about it. It's really similar to this Apertifo shade from Nomad. Oh crap. Now that they're swatched on my hand, I personally wouldn't have known the difference. I think one has a little bit more peach in it than the other. Let me get you turned. Look at that. Those are like pretty similar. So that was new from Ipsy this month, and then I bought this like a couple weeks ago when I did my Walmart pickup order, which I'm going tomorrow between 3 and 4 to do it again. Because usually I never know when to go grocery shopping until we run out of cat food, cat litter, or milk. Usually milk is the telling sign for me. It's either we run out of it or the date on the milk jug says it's expiring on such and such date. So that's when I know I have to go grocery shopping for the house. It's because the date on the milk warns me that, you know, yo, you haven't shopped in 2 weeks. You need to go. I used to only shop at Walmart, and I didn't shop before. I didn't shop before midnight or after 7 a.m. So I always shopped between like 2 and 5 a.m. at Walmart, even before all this world stuff started happening. So I avoided people then too. But now I have to do like pickup orders, and I used to only go to Walmart once a month, and I do shopping for the entire month, and then I'd have a buggy that weighs 400 pounds. And the one night manager, he's like, I'm surprised you can push that through the store. I was like, yeah, it weighs 3 times more than I do. He's like, I'm shocked. He's like, I've even watched you put your stuff in a car. He goes, I don't know how you do it. I said, I used to own a Geo Metro convertible. I moved a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment in that car. I know how to get things to fit. I figured out how to get my couch on that car, okay? I didn't rent a U-Haul. I'm really good at finding space to stick things. So when you have like 4 cat litters and 2 30-pound bags of cat food and stuff, you figure out where in the trunk you can put stuff and what you put in first. So anyways, long diatribe. This is the liquid cat suit from Wet n Wild. It's in the shade Pink Really Hard. I am trying to get the orange one. Every time I order the orange one, I always get this. Last time I got a Pepto-Bismol pink one, and it was disgusting. I was like, no, no, take that back. And right now at Walmart, they're not allowing you to do like any returns or refunds or anything like that. So even if they do substitute your order, if you don't check your order like every bag before they put it in your car, they won't give you your money back for it, and they won't take it back at all. Even if it was a substitution you didn't agree with, they won't take it back. So you're basically out, you know, the $5 or $6 that these cost. This does not feel like the other formulas that I have from Wet n Wild. I don't know if because the other ones are metallic and this one is just straight matte. They're also matte liquid lipsticks, but this one is just a flat matte. There's no shimmer in it at all. But this one, I put it on, it was like putting primer on my lips, like wall primer. It was super thick. It was very like gloopy feeling. I was like really weirded out. And then it dried down and it was like it normally is for the other ones. So I thought maybe this is a bad one and maybe the formula is weird. I don't know. I'm going to have to see if this one gets any better. I don't like the color. I've been mixing it with other shades just to get it to a wearable shade because this is not a pretty color on my skin color. I'm a very warm undertone. I have a lot of yellow in my skin, and this color makes me look dead. It's like worse than concealer lips. So out of the entire tray, those are the only like new things that I had. I've been testing out this like glitter booster I got from BH a couple months back. This actually works pretty good at keeping shimmer shades from being eaten by my almost 40-year-old eyelids. So this works. The other new thing that I have that I've been doing like updates on, I've been doing daily vlogs on these and daily pictures, is the Bright and Tight from Science Serum. Granted, this sucker is $78, but I have allergies. 24/7, 365 allergies. I never have, if I wake up and I don't have a runny nose all day, I think there's something wrong with me. I've had a runny nose for most of my life, so if I ever have a day when I don't have some sort of sinusitis or PND kind of thing, I worry. So I know I have darkness under my eyes due to allergies. I also, somebody else said it was like a hereditary condition. The doctors have told me I can get it filled, whatever. I have tried so many different things throughout my life to try and lessen the darkness. Even like most concealers won't hide it. I have to use a yellow corrector and then put concealer over it. And I don't really wear foundation. I don't like the way it feels on my face. I have super dry skin, so I've noticed that this stuff is drastically changing the way my eyes look. When I do my 1 month update on this, I will put a before picture and a current picture on the screen at the same time, just so you can see just how much different the under eye is, the eyelid, the coloration, the even like the little sprinkle lines and stuff that you get here, like when your skin gets super dehydrated after you wear foundation or concealer for too long and your skin is just crying out for moisture. Those like little fine lines around my eyes are starting to dissipate. I've noticed a change in this area, and I have very close set eyes. I have a very narrow fit. I'm narrow everywhere except for my hips. I got 42-inch hips and a hell of a back trunk. So the this entire region is where I put it. I literally take my fingers and go swipe, 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 swipe. So I like cover this entire area on my face with that product, and the results I'm seeing so far are amazing. I almost feel 100% confident enough to walk out my front door with nothing hiding this. It's crazy. Now, granted, I did an acid peel the other day, and my face is like freaking out from it. So I'm waiting on that stuff to calm down. I did an arnica face mask last night from First Aid Beauty. So the the Bright and Tight, you've been using this. Casey, there's never any perfect results. Yeah, that stuff is like, where was this when I was 30? I would have started using this. Now, in my 30s, had I had this product, I probably would have used it every other day. Now, I know my friend Shelly uses it like once a week now in order to keep maintenance up, but she's been using the product for like 2 years, and she's the reason why I wanted to buy this. Her channel is Geek Out of Water. She's got 18,000 subscribers now. She and I both had about 4,000 at the same time, and then she like just kept growing and growing and growing and growing, and I'm still stuck at 4,000. So, oh well. Just like my grays, I don't color my hair. You're stuck with me as I am, what I look like. I'm okay with me. So let's get into makeup. I'm not pulling any palettes again this month, for 2 reasons. One is I want to shop all of my single eyeshadows. I will still be working on my multiple looks 1 palettes, and that pile I got behind the camera. But I will be using all of my single shadows when I'm not using those. And July 4th is a day I will be going live on July 4th. I don't know how many people will be here, but I posted a thing on my community tab. I've posted it on Facebook. I don't know if I posted it on Instagram. I think I did my stories, but not my actual Instagram. I haven't been very active on Instagram lately. I've been too damn busy. Really, Curl? Go away. And I just moved my hair because I'm hot. My back is hot, and the air is blowing on my back, which is nice. I'm going to be doing all black. Black lips, black blush. Well, I guess it would be contour. I don't have a black highlighter, but I do have like sparkly black eyeshadow. I'll be doing that. I will be doing an all black eyeshadow look. I'll be doing black in my brows. I will be wearing black. All of my jewelry. I think I've got some pieces that are black that I can pull from my jewelry box. If not, I will make all black jewelry if I have to. And it's really to spotlight the Black Lives Matter stuff. I'm not feeling very patriotic this year. I didn't even do a pride look. And being part of that community is kind of bad for me because I didn't do a pride look. But I'm not feeling very colorful when it comes to showing my pride for certain things. And this year, I am disappointed in America. Highly disappointed in the entire United States of America. I am ashamed by the man that is running this country into the ground. I am ashamed to be past law enforcement. I'm ashamed of my own country, and I do not feel that the holiday coming up in a couple of days is worth celebrating because people are not free. There was a girl that somebody shared a video, a live stream of. She was driving home. The time on the dash said 12:09 a.m. She was arrested last night for asking a cop his fucking name. Arrested for asking a cop his name. This cop pulls over goes to pull over a person and doesn't stop. He just runs right into the back of the vehicle, and just kept right on plowing. She live streamed this on Facebook. They arrested her for charges against the police officer, the social worker, not providing her vehicle insurance. The cop vehicle actually hit her first and then hit the other vehicle. So she stopped. She was stopped. Her and her roommate both got arrested. And all she did besides recording what was going on is she opened her car door, stuck her head out, and asked for his name. And when she couldn't hear it, she asked him to say it louder so she could hear him. And he, like, you could see the guy bum rush like a damn rhino in heat at the car and grab her door and yank it open and pull her out. I about lost it. I'm like, I'm ashamed of the country I live in right now. So we're not doing any 4th of July looks this year. Last year I went all out. I had the American flag across my chest. Not doing that this year. I'm ashamed of my country. I'm ashamed of everything that's going on in it. So before I start crying, let's talk about makeup. Because I will probably spend 10 minutes crying because of all the stuff going on. Alright, I'm going to move this over the sink so nothing falls in. The black bowl that is my bathroom sink. Oh, I forgot. I did an update video on my Project Pan, but I don't know if that's gone up yet. I've got like 7 videos edited and uploaded, and I'm working on editing another one right now. Oh, and this is what I wore to bed. This is also what I was in my live stream in last night. This is what I run around the yard in. I don't leave the house in this type of outfit. These are what I wear underneath my skirts and dresses and stuff like that to be proper. Because there's weirdos that like to look up your skirts. Bunch of weirdos. Casey, no, I can see what kind of like subscription status has subscribed or unsubscribed. A lot of it is closed accounts or bot accounts that are being closed. So again, you worry about the numbers on my channel more than I do. Like, seriously. You care more about those numbers than I do. I don't have time to sweat the small stuff. Actually, I just don't care to sweat the small stuff. Okay, so this is everything. I don't know what's in the tray that's part of my Shop My Stat or my project Use It Up, but there's a lot of things in here that I plan on pulling that I'm like almost out of, that I want to just try and use up and like get rid of. I'm almost out of like this mascara, so we're gonna pull from here first, and then I will build my collection and have you guys help me pick out stuff from there. So I'm going to pull this stuff off the tray. And as I get to other things, I will put stuff back as I go. But the reason why I started doing these live is because people actually liked having a say in what makeup I picked for the month. So the only things that I keep on my tray, for the most part, I got some schmutz on there, like a white eyeliner. So I keep like a pair of lashes, my lash glue, my pencil sharpener, the powder that I use, and then this is some eye primer. So that's really all that I keep on my tray at any given time, and then I just add to the tray, and then when I do my makeup, I pull this out. This is from my roll cart. When I used to work in the salon, this had like my combs and brushes and clips and whatever I was working on at the time went on this tray, and it easily clips on the side of my roll cart, which I will show you. It's that thing right there that has drawers. So I would work off this tray in the salon, so it was easy for me to, like, if I had a perm I was doing, I would take my papers and my comb, and I would fan out the end papers and set that on the tray, and my comb would be there, and a rat tail would be there, you know, whatever else I needed would end up on this tray. So I've used this tray for a very, very, very long time for things, and it's very handy. So concealers, I've got the Age Rewind, and this is the little mini from Tarte. Oh, what are you, light sand? Yeah, light sand. There's just a little bit of this left, so I'm going to be putting this in. The Wet n Wild cushion, if this runs out, I've got another concealer or corrector product in here that I could put in, but I'm going to add this. We have the Dr. Jart BB cream in light medium. I use it as like liquid contour because I'm too fair to use it for anything else. The Makeup Forever Step 1 Base Hydrating Primer, whatever. I don't really use foundation, so I use this like on this area. I'm going to pull that, and then which one of you had less in it? The VDL. So I'm going to pull the VDL Luma Layer Primer. It has a little bit left in it. So these are all Project Pan things. And I'm going to pull the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, whatever this stuff is, 08. It's way too dark, but I'm going to pull that because I usually put the Dr. Jart on and then put this one on over it. This is the Cella Clear Brow Gel, pulling that. The SPL Hi-Fi Shine Lip Gloss that might have 3 uses left in it. I just want it gone. I hate that stuff. The Kat Von Disease tattoo liner that runs on my eyes. We're going to pull that. My ColourPop Bangin' Brunette. I'm going to be definitely pulling that. It's actually my favorite brow pencil. And it's sitting in here next to the CoverGirl one that I complained about in the video that went up at noon. I'm going to pull my cream gel liner for ColourPop in the shade DTLA. It's like a navy blue. I will pull the Rose Julep shade from Buxom. This is their full-on lip cream, plumping, whatever. I don't need plumping. And we're going to pull Glossy Fawn from L'Oreal Color Riche. And I'll probably forget to use it, but this is the Glitter and Glow in Wanderlust. It's a beautiful liquid eyeshadow. I just forget to use it. Especially when I'm working with like multiple palettes and I'm doing like multiple looks, one palette. I only use that palette. But if I do a look with singles, then I have a chance to throw that in. I'm going to throw in my Hateful Mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess, which means I need to dig a reusable mascara wand out. The mascara wand on this is awful. I don't know why people like that. And then I'll pull the Roller Lash as a backup. I don't hate it as much mascara. Okay, so that's the majority of products. Then we have I might just pull eyeliners as I need them. I know I've got some I need to probably use, but I already have a black, but I do need a, we'll try this one. This is the Tarte Sex Kitten, say black liquid, black pencil liner. Because I already have a liquid one, I just wanted a pencil one. And I'm going to pull this other liquid liner. It's called Prism. It's from my line of cosmetics, or at least the line that I used to make. It's like black, but it has like multi-dimensional glitter in it, so I will pull that. And again, I'll pull liners as I need them. I know I need to pull a black lipstick, so I'm going to pull a black matte and a black lip. That's green. There's the black. So I'm going to pull those because I know I will be doing that makeup look in a couple of days. So I want to be prepared. What else do I want to pull? I think I'm going to pull this silvery one too from Wet n Wild. I know I used it recently. This is Gunmetal. Yeah, Gunmetal Heart. So I'll pull that. Now, we get into, oh, I guess I need to put these back on. Screw it, I can put them back after. is where you guys get to choose. I have a black loose shadow I'm going to put in here in a single shimmer gray shadow. It's like blackish gray. Ooh, hang on. Sounds like God is bowling outside. Hey, come on. It's raining. Get in the house. Come on. No, don't you move at me. Get in the house. Thank you. No, keep walking. The cat was outside and it's pouring, so I figured I better go get his happy butt in. Did anybody miss me? I'm running out of space to put more highlighters. Alright, I just put back the highlighters that I had out. I've got 2 in my other tray, that's why I pulled it. I've got 2 here. I know one of these I pulled last month. I have the Estate Cosmetics Do Me one. It's like an iridescent pink. Luna by Luna Electra is like a pink champagne. We have Shayna B Miami and Guava Glow. It's like a peachy pink. Space Case I haven't used in a couple months. This is Seen from Space. It's like a regular champagne color. My hair's driving me nuts. I'm about to throw it up. And then we have the Physicians Formula in Pearl. This is a Muru butter highlighter. This smells amazing. And then one of the items that Samantha March made me buy. We have Star Island from Ofra, and then the Master Holographic from Maybelline. This is in 100. It's like a pinky purple iridescent. And then I've got some like singles highlighters and stuff in my singles, but I'll probably just use those whenever. So what color should I go with for a highlighter this month? We've got iridescent pink, pink champagne, peach champagne, off beige, white, purple. Is this thing still on? I wonder how close those would be. The Luna highlighter looks very similar to the Covenant, or pink champagne. That's this one I just picked up. Alright, how about we swatch them? So this is the Electra shade. Your Estate next to you. Hello? You come in. Come on. Em. Little, come here. Alright. My dad's dog is afraid of everything, so it's storming outside, so she's terrified. Oh, come here. Come here. Emily. Yo. Well, fine, fuck you. Alright, I've got 4 different highlighters swatched on my hand. Care about no in-game gift stuff. They're all up on my knuckles. So we've got 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Ooh, too bright. This one over here, or this one over here? The one by my pinky or my first finger? As I do a hey, I love you symbol. So this one over here. Well, then that would be this one, which is Luna by Luna. Which I think looks very, very similar to Covent Garden. Let me swatch this above it. This is a little bit more peach than this one. This one's more pink. Just to be on the safe side, I'm also going to pull Space Case, which is this one right here. It's like, it blends into my skin, so. And probably next month I need to bring, oh, yeah, probably, because you like that one. I think next month I'll probably have to pull these just to get some more use out of them. Because I think last month I had the Star Island. I had the Colored Rain this past month. And I haven't done, like, a lot of these YouTubers are doing full face of black owned. Like, Shayna B. Miami is a black owned. Colored Rain is black owned. But, like, I don't have a full face of black owned. Like, I have blush, highlight, eyeshadow, but I don't have like bronzer, mascara, eyeliner. I don't have like everything for a full face. So that's why I haven't done that yet. Now we get into bronzers. I had my Nomad bronzer out last month and I just realized I forgot to put that back. That's a single shadow. So we have, I can't remember what I used last month. I think I had my L'Oreal Lumi Bronze last month in my rotation. I have my Essence Matte Bronzing Powder, which is a little bit warmer. I think I had the Pacifica one last month maybe. Crap, I can't remember anymore. This is their, it has the Wild Rose blush on one side and this one on the other. I think this is the one I used last month because I remember using the mirror for a video. And then we have Lovecraft Beauty. This one's a little bit darker than the Essence powder. It's a little bit too warm as well. So out of these, we have Lovecraft, Essence. You know what, I think those are your only two choices because I think Lumi Bronze I used recently as well. So, and these are both very similar shades. That was a half-ass swatch. In my videos, I'm more like PG. On my live streams, I'm more like PG-13. So, if you have small children, I'm sorry. I don't know how you do it anyways, because I wouldn't have the energy now to put up with small two-legged creatures. I have barely enough patience to put up with small four-legged creatures. So, well, that's really bad, Rebecca. So we have the one bronzer here, and then the other one is here. The Essence is the one right here, and it looks a little bit more pink on my hand. The other one kind of looks like a bruise. Go away, message. That first one looks like a darn bruise on my hand. My poor hand. It looks like I done abused it. And yes, those are scars on my wrists. So, the darkness on my wrist. I know. Well, I'm a warm undertone, so it's kind of hard. How about we kill two birds? Oh, hello. You're too high. How about we kill two birds with one stone and I just put them both in? Does that work? And then one day I use one and one day I use the other one? I mean, I do have two cheeks. I could just put one on one side and one on the other. That might look a little funny though. Wouldn't be the first time I've done something like that. Now we have blush. I had my Dome Beauty out last month. Well, I mean, technically yesterday. This is actually the black on beauty brand I was talking about. I have Ofra Madison Miller in Sweet Stuff. We have Tarte in Dazzled. It's like a mauve pink. We have NYX in Glow. It's like a brown shade. Hey, open. This is technically a trio palette. It has like a highlighting color and then a luminous blush and a matte blush. This is the Ipsy X Betty Boop blush trio palette thingy. This is more pink than some of the other ones. And then we have the Pixie by Petra in With for Pink. With for Pink. I think this is the, well, I guess the Sweet Stuff one is very comparable to it. I mean, blush basically all looks about the same on your skin. This one's definitely more pink, whereas this one's more like rose. I don't know, guys. Which one you like? Pixie? Okay. Then, with it fixing to rain out there, I expect to be sneezing anytime soon. Now for this rotation, I'm not pulling any like skincare like I normally would, or like I have been for the past 2 rotations, because of the fact I still have a whole lot of stuff to use from last month. Like the Laneige one, I included in my Project Pan thing. It was down to here, and now it's like down to here. So I've got a bunch of these that are almost like slap empty that I'm trying to like use up. So I'm not going to be adding anything new to this until I get some of these used. I have a couple of like sample packets of stuff to use as well, so. Yeah, Anne has the highlighter in Covent Garden. A lot of us that watch Samantha March have that, I'm sure. Or we have other, you know, we have other highlighters like Star Island because of Samantha March. I mean, at least in my case, I do. I blame her for a lot of things. I don't think she minds though. And I've told her I blame her for things. If she says it's okay, she has issues too. I'm just putting the stuff back away. I was like, I knew I had another lip gloss on the counter. Where the heck did it go? Nothing like having your stuff run off. Hey now, that's like cussing on my channel. That's a no-no, and we do not ever say we have too many highlighters. You are allowed to have 100 of them as long as there's a slight difference between one and the other. But it has to have at least a slight difference. I said 100. Are you at 100 yet? If not, then keep going. You'll get there eventually. I have probably 10 panned highlighters that like I took out of packaging to make like space. So I have no room to talk when it comes to highlighters. When I did my inventory for highlighters, if I have a, I'll send it to you on Facebook. I have a, every year I've been doing an inventory, and needless to say, I have decluttered a couple of things. One of them I got rid of because of the brand, but the other ones I got rid of because they were, there was something wrong with them one way or the other. So I don't have them anymore, but I have way too many. I had like 4 blue highlighters that were almost identical to each other. I'm like, you know, you might have an issue with blue highlighters when you have 3 that are identical, and you can't tell which one is which brand. So, but I did just recently get rid of my Jeffree Star highlighter and the ABH highlighting palette, which had a blue highlighter in it, and a pink one, and a purple one, and an orange one, and a green one. I need to find one that's similar to that, that's from a unproblematic brand that pays their black influencers. All right, let me put this tray up. Oh, so here you guys go. This is my tray setup for the month of July. And before it rains, let's go out and I will show you what I've been working on. I'm gonna move the iPad with me. We'll just leave the bathroom light on for a minute. Put my iPad back on my desk. I use my iPad so I can see the chat. Oh, it's a dead boopers. It's a kitty on a box. It's gonna be dark here for a second till I can get through to the other room. I can see in my house, but most people probably can't. All right, so this is the room that my dad converted from our porch. This is where I filmed the video that went up at noon. He is going to build bookshelves across there for me, and then I'm gonna move this jewelry workbench along with this wall, and then I have another bench that's gonna come down here so I can bring all of my jewelry supplies out here, and then I've got another jewelry workbench. And these drawers, they have like a, well, everything's black out here, so, but like, I don't know, they're like tough to get into. And then these are like really these are like really working desk. But these also lock as well. So I've got 2 new jewelry workbenches, and then Dad put pegboard on the back of it. He painted it black so that I could hang up my jewelry supplies and everything. Since that insurance agent walked right into the back of our, hi buddy. So this is what I worked on most of yesterday. I have all my stuff that I've replanted since the people that chopped our trees down ran over my damn Jiffy tray. I just played like hell trying to get some of those roots and stuff that are over there dug up, and here's all my equipment. So I had one tree root that was kicking my butt, but I got, if you look, it's like 12 feet from the one corner. Got it a little bit further out, but it was 17 by 12, and I got the first 4 feet of it done. We did the breaking the thing the other day, but I've got this has all been dug, and there's another tree root. But this is what I've been working on, and then Dad finally said screw it with the pile of brush and stuff that came from the fire. We've burned, there was a tree there, he's burned that stump. There's a tree stump under there he needs to burn. We have this one we still have to cut out. And then he finally just lit that on fire. Lit the whole damn pile on fire. He says, I'm tired of messing with it. If you're seeing freezing, it's because I'm too far away from the Wi-Fi. Am I back yet? And I have no chat feature on here. Like if I open chat, it won't let me like type anything on the screen. Like I can see your messages and stuff, but it doesn't let me
me personally type anything. So yeah, Dad has done a lot of work in the yard. I've done a lot of work in the yard. I'm surprised I haven't been sunburnt yet, but I don't usually come out here until after the sun is past the house. So it's usually like 4:30, 5 o'clock when I come outside anyways, because I avoid the sun like a vampire. So it's gonna get dark again. Hi, Emily. I'll show you her real quick. Oh, you can't even see her. It's too dark in here. Oh, well. It just got real dark. Emma, was I scared? Hmm? Dum, 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 dum. I hear that tail. I just follow the noise and pet with wax. Ow, that was my knee on the coffee table. Ow. Oh, that's gonna bruise. I just need the coffee table. Oh, it left a gash in my knee too. I'm surprised I ain't bleeding. Oh, I better go put ice on that. I'm so clumsy, it's not even funny. I'll probably end up with a big old whopper of a bruise on my thigh from my knee from running into the coffee table just now. Anyways, so that was my, oh, come here. Yes, sausage. Look how fat this chihuahua is. Not to pull my shirt down. Your claws are too sharp, dog. It's scared.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm almost 7.
Actually, I think she's 6.
And I don't like thunderstorms or loud noises, and I bark at air.
Right? Stand on that for a minute. Don't jump down, just stay right there. Good girl. So, mini review for the June Shop My Stash recap. Couple of updates and picking my makeup for July. What time, I mean, I know people probably have plans for the 4th of July that are from the country I live in. Do you guys have any plans for that day, or, because I plan on live streaming, but I don't know if anybody would be interested in me live streaming or not. And I'm not going to be doing blackface at all. I'm just trying to do awareness for Black Lives Matter. Like somebody told me on that other video that I did on it that I should donate the money for AdSense. Since that video's been up, I've earned 3 cents on it. I'd be making a whole lot of change with that video. So, yeah, I mean, I have no problem donating my AdSense to a video, but again, it was like 3 cents. So, very sad. But anyways, I will see you guys later. I still need to do my science serum for the day. I haven't done that yet. I need to see if I can get my snake back in the house. Not in the U.S. I don't have a passport, so I can't leave the U.S. Unfortunately. I don't own a passport, so I'm stuck in this country. You beat it, puppy. I beat it. It's sitting on the stool just shivering because it keeps thundering. Anyways, I will see you guys later. I'm going to go. I might try and take a nap because I've only had 4 hours of sleep today. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and spread love and not hate, and try and be more accepting of people. You honestly don't know what they're going through. So I will see you guys later.